Hey everyone, today I'm going to be doing a video all about what are my moving essentials as far as makeup goes and what I keep in my travel makeup bag. If you guys don't know what's been going on in my life, I have recently decided to move with my family, obviously. We are moving from our current house that we've lived in for about a year now. We're moving into a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment in the middle of the downtown area of the city that we live in. So I'm going to be literally in the middle of everything city related. I'm so excited because I'm absolutely in love with the city and its atmosphere. This is going to be a really great opportunity for me and my family, and I'm really excited, but it does mean we're going to have to move, pack everything up in boxes, and shuttle it downtown. So, if you guys remember last year when I moved, I did a series called Moving Mayhem, which you can see on my vlog channel, which I will link below. This year I'm continuing to do that series. It's not going to be as exciting as last year just because this move is local. It's not as stressful and eventful as last year's was, but it's still going to be something. And so in keeping with that theme, I am going to be showing you guys my makeup moving essentials, the makeup that I'm wearing and using while packing, because it's important to still look nice and attractive when you're moving for reasons I will explain in a moment. I've also gotten a lot of requests recently on my AskFM page, which I'll link down below as well. People have been sending me requests for videos to do, and I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for that. I'm going to do your requests, I promise, pinky swear, but because I'm moving, if you can see, like, my room is pretty bare. Like, let me show you. I've got literally nothing on the walls, and everything's just kind of bare and plain and kind of crazy. So because of that, it's kind of going to be hard for me to take a huge chunk of time and set it aside to film some of the more involved videos. So let me fix that for you. So some of the videos, like the $20 makeup challenge, I can do some of the makeup tutorials, but things like how to style a scarf, no heat hairstyles, and how to wear Uggs, some of those stuff like that are gonna have to wait until I am either settled into our new place or the moving stuff has dialed down to a dull roar. So I apologize in advance for that, but thank you for sending me requests. Please keep doing that because I would absolutely love to hear what you guys want to watch, because I want to make videos that you guys will enjoy. So without further ado, I'm going to just jump into the video and let you guys see what are my travel/moving makeup essentials. The first essential I have is obviously a cute makeup bag. This is from Forever 21. I got it for only $4, I believe, and I love this thing to death. It's a vinyl covered cosmetic case, and it's got nail polish and blush and brushes and very like makeup-y things all over it, and it's big. Like, this thing holds so much. I'll show you a little peek inside. This is what it looks like in here. It's very deep, very big, and it has a nice pink lining, so for all you guys that like pink out there, definitely appreciate that. It's also very durable. I have had this for probably about a year and a half, and this has lasted me through one move, 2 trips, 3 trips actually, and lots of abuse. The whole bottom is like stained with makeup because of the makeup that I put in here. Hang on, I'm gonna turn on the light. It's kind of dark in here. There, hopefully that's a little bit better. I'm not really sure. My camera's being all weird, and I don't have a good lighting setup because things are packed up in my room. Okay, anyway, so I'm just gonna kind of go ahead and show you guys some of my essentials. The first essential I would have to say is an illuminator. I don't get a lot of sleep when we're moving because I'm up late packing or just because of the stress, so a good illuminator is really important to me because it will give my face a little bit of extra lift and make me look bright and cheerful and alive the next morning, which is something I need because we've had a lot of early mornings and late nights recently. So the illuminator I've loved, and you guys have heard me rave about this so much, is the NYX Born to Glow liquid illuminator. I have the shade Gleam. I do have a shade that is without tint, but because of my darker skin, I like to use the shade that has some tint to it. It's just a really nice pinky peachy color that kind of goes well with every skin tone, and it just gives kind of a good shimmer to your skin, which is fantastic for if you've been up late and you need to look alive and refreshed the next morning. Here's what it looks like on my hand. You can hardly see it, but it does have a little bit of a glimmer and a sheen. Another thing I like about this colored version is that you don't have to wear blush with it if you don't want to because of the color of it. It also stays on for a very long time. I don't know how I'm going to get it off my hand, but that is a valuable aspect from a certain practical standpoint, so that's a good thing. Next product that I cannot go without while moving is the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB Cream, and you guys have probably seen this packaging 1,000 times, and it is in the shade Medium Sheer. Because of the fact that we're leaving our house, what comes with the house, if you guys know about moving or if you've ever done it before, you know there is most likely going to be showings. If you guys don't know what a showing is when people come in with a realtor and they walk around your house and they look around and they decide whether or not they want to put the house on a interested to buy list, so they don't want to decide if they want to buy the house. Since my family only has one car, my mom, sister, and I stay here because I'm homeschooled, so we're here while the showings happen, so it's important that we look nice and we look presentable and acceptable when the realtor and the people that are showing the house come in. I don't really have time or the will or the energy to, in the early hours of the morning, put on a full face of makeup like I've got on now. This was a special occasion for you guys, but so I will just throw on the BB cream because it's a one-step cover. It covers my face good enough. It's got sunscreen in it, and it's basically just an all-around good product. I will say this, if you have super oily skin, stay away from this. It is a bit moisturizing. It does leave shiny patches on your skin if you're oily. When I first got this, I was very oily, but then so I stopped using it, but then I got my skin a little bit more normal and balanced so I could use it. But if you have super oily skin, I don't recommend this product simply because I don't want you guys to have like big shiny like gross patches, because that's not fun to feel and it's not fun to look that way, so just be aware. But for me personally, just a BB cream in general is a huge lifesaver if you're moving or if you're going on a trip or something where you know you're not going to want to mess with your full face of foundation, but you still want to look nice and have coverage. So definitely recommend a BB cream for any situation anywhere close to this. Under eye concealer. Late nights, early mornings equals not a lot of sleep, bags under the eyes, dark circles, the whole shebang. Plus, not to mention any leftover mascara or eyeliner that you got smudged under there. The Maybelline Age Rewind under eye eraser is what I've been using for the past 6 months or so, and I haven't run out of my first bottle, and it is fantastic. I absolutely love this product. It is actually made, it's part of their Age Rewind line of products, which is designed for people that are older, but I still love it even though I'm only 15. So I've been using this to cover up my dark circles. It does not work well as an all-over face concealer. I tried that, but you never know until you try. This really lifts and firms my under eyes, and it makes it so that you can hardly see my dark circles, and I've got really bad ones. It also keeps your foundation in place underneath your under eyes, so there will be no slippage, which is always a very, very nice thing to have in any situation and in any case. So definitely recommend this product specifically, but a good under eye concealer is a must-have for your makeup bag if you're going anywhere, because even if like you're driving or you're traveling and it's not stressful, just the fact that you're in a new place stresses out your body, so just your body will reflect that. So just so you know, you got that on hand, ready to swipe it under your eyes and face the day. This next product is a bit weird, but I promise it's really great. This is the NYX Ultra Pearl Loose Powder, and it is actually an eyeshadow. It comes in this teeny tiny little bottle, and the whole bottle is literally loose eyeshadow powder. It's not packed, it's just loose. I'm not really sure what the intended purpose is for loose shadow like this, but I just dipped my brush into the pot and pat it on my eyelids, and this is an excellent color. It's very, very illuminating, and it's very brightening to the eyes. I've started using it in place of my shimmer strips from Physicians Formula, which means I really, really like it because I never go anywhere without my Physicians Formula strips. So I kind of switched these two out. This is more of like a pinky pearlescent sheen, but it's really nice because it kind of reflects the light, so you can smear it all on your eyelids, pack it on all of your eyelids, and then it'll just sort of be there and it'll reflect different colors. Come in. One thing I will say about this is that when you open it, don't sneeze, don't even breathe, because this thing literally will like spill all over the place. I'm gonna take out a little bit to sample on my hand. I'm gonna be really quiet because I don't want it to like blow all over the place. It's really sparkly. That's why I love this so much, is because it's so sparkly. Let me put some on my hand there. Carefully, carefully. I've got carpet, so it's really hard. Okay, there we go. This is what it looks like on. It's just sort of the camera does not do it justice at all. It's very shimmery. It's not at all this dark. It just depends on where you put it. It's probably overlapping on the stickiness of the illuminator that I put on my hand, but it's more of a dark champagne color, and it just reflects the light really nicely, and this is definitely one of my essentials. At least put a shimmery color in the inner corner of your eyes when you're applying eye makeup, because it will instantly brighten your eyes and make you look more awake even if you're dead tired, like I always seem to be, so that's a good thing. This isn't really makeup, but I'm putting it here anyway. These are my Tweezerman tweezers. I don't care if you don't pluck your eyebrows, keep tweezers on hand because you might get a splinter, you might have like some wayward thing stuck someplace on your body you need to get out, or yeah, you might have to pluck a stray eyebrow here and there. No matter where you are, I almost packed my tweezers, but my sister talked me out of it and now I'm really glad, so always keep your tweezers on hand. These are just little mini-sized tweezers from Tweezerman, and I have the cute little floral pink and white print, which is my favorite. And they come in a cute little carrying tube. And I just keep these with me everywhere I go, just because I like to have tweezers to tweeze things. I like that word, tweeze. The next essential is so important. I cannot stress it enough how important this essential is. Lip balm. This is my EOS lip balm. I think it's I don't remember this, fruit punch, I believe. These little EOS guys are the best lip balm I've ever had. They're really nice and they keep your lips really soft. This one, I don't really know why, but it seems to give my lips a little bit more, not color, but like a little bit more emphasis to the color, and it goes on clear, so that's really nice. But your lips are gonna get so dry when you're out swimming, shopping, doing whatever it is you do on vacation, because I know spring break is coming up. So keep your lips hydrated. You will thank me later. Trust me, I'm actually gonna put some on right now because my lips are dying. Ugh. I actually have two of these. The other one's over on my dresser, but these are definitely something that I recommend. Just any sort of lip balm in general, hang on to that. One of my other essentials is pressed powder because, like I said before, with the BB cream, you might get blotchy or get little shiny patches on your face, and you want to have something to combat that. So I've got the NYC Smooth Skin Pressed Face Powder right here. I'm in the shade, I'm in translucent. I just use the translucent color, but it just looks like that, and they have different shades, and this is only $1 at Walmart, I believe. So it's a really great buy, and it works really well, and it keeps your face matte. If you do have oily skin, you'll probably need something that's a bit more firm. This is kind of light, and it's made for people with more normal skin. If you've got oily skin, I recommend using the Ulta face powder brand. That's a bit heavier of a powder. It'll keep your face matte even if you do have some oily skin going on there. So I definitely recommend checking both of those brands out depending on your skin type. If you do decide to wear eyeshadow during your travels or during your moving process, and you want a nice cheap eyeshadow primer, I would recommend the e.l.f. Eyelid Primer. I actually have mixed feelings about this, but by far it's the cheapest and best eyeshadow primer there is. It just looks like this. I'm kind of cracking the lid on mine. It's not the best quality out there, but it will do in a pinch. You can just run to Target and pick this up for $1, and there you go. It works alright. I like it personally. It's a bit weird for me, but that could just be because I'm spoiled by Urban Decay, but in a pinch, like I said, this will do, and I think it works pretty well for only $1. So definitely hang on to any sort of eyeshadow primer in general, just to kind of keep your eyeshadow on all day, because if you're going to do it, you don't want to have to do it more than once. The last essentials that I have aren't really makeup, but I thought I would put them in here since they fit with my whole beauty and fashion motif, and they are hair ties. It might seem kind of silly, but unless you have a pixie cut, you're going to want to keep your hair out of your face and out of the way at least a couple times on your trip or during your moving process. I live my life around hair ties. I'm not even kidding. I actually have like 3 in my pocket right now, and I should probably get rid of them. Uh-oh. Alright, so the first thing I've got are just these elastics from Walmart, and I got them for a couple dollars, I believe. They're just thin, no metal elastics, and I just use them to bind up my hair. It's pretty self-explanatory. The other ones are the Goody Classics thin 250-piece elastics, and these are really nice because they're really tight and really thin. Like literally this is how big they are. And I use these for tying up side ponytails and side braids and basically anything that is too thin for a normal sized elastic to hold. And it's really nice and really practical, I think. They do get stretched out after a couple uses, but that's why you have 250 of them, I figure. And these again are only a couple dollars at Walmart. They also make clear ones, but I like the black ones better just because then I don't have to try to put something over it, because in my opinion clear by itself looks a little bit weird, but you can make that call for yourself depending on your hairstyle. I will say this though, the mini elastics do have a tendency to break your hair if you pull them out really quickly, so you have to be kind of gentle and work them out of your hair. But other than that, I think they're great. Alright, that is it for my moving essentials. My next video is probably going to be a video showing you what's in my makeup caboodle. I think I did a video on that last year where I showed you guys how I packed my makeup for travel, so I think I'll probably do a video on that again, since it seems to be kind of my tradition. But again, I promise I will get to all the videos you guys have requested. Thank you so much for sending them to me. I love making the videos you guys want to see. Keep the requests coming. I'll have my ask down below, as well as my vlog channel, so you can follow Moving Mayhem. And I guess until then, I